Okay, just want to do a quick, for the second time in a year, I had to go to the emergency room, and this time I went to St. Luke's on 17th, and it's 17th in Hamilton in Allentown, Pennsylvania. The reason why I went there is after 3 days of my body being completely down, early Sunday morning this past week, I went in, I thought I broke or severely sprained or broke my ankle. So Wednesday I was finally mobile enough between that and being an idiot and screwing up my lower back, straining a muscle in my lower back. I was down for 3 days, and I finally, a couple of social media posts letting everybody know what's going on, especially for the supporters of the magazine. Took everyone's advice and was mobile enough to say, all right, everyone's right on occasion. I got to come first, and I got to take care of my body, myself and my body. And I'll tell you what, for all the negative things you hear about, I'm not joking about the ankle, by the way, that you hear about doctors, emergency rooms, and the people in the medical industry in general, outside of the insurance and the healthcare, the experience that I had there was just truly phenomenal. I walked in, I'll fully admit, I stole some money from when I was there back in January with the flu. And I walked in, when I went up to the front desk, I told them up front, I said, look, I stole money. I said, if I have to go somewhere else, I completely understand. The lady behind the desk just blew me away. She said, well, would you like to see a doctor? I told her, I said, yeah, my body's kind of not giving me too many other options. My information was already in the system. She took my information, she took some basic information, put a wristband on, and thankfully I was able to get there when they weren't busy. So even before I was done with the signatures, that they had called me in the back. Now, every person, I'm not going into the business side of it. I'm going into the customer, the actual patient experience of being there. Every single person that saw me, every single person I talked to and had a conversation with, extremely friendly, extremely professional. How they can do that job, I have no idea. No clue. Include just the level of service, the level of actual care that I received there, and genuine concern by the look on people's faces, and the way they can, it's like joking around a little bit, in good spirits, smiles and everything, trying to basically keep people's mind off the reason why they're there, and try to keep them optimistic, for lack of a better term. Just completely floored me and blew me away. I was expecting, a more professional, kind of colder experience there, and it was the exact 180 opposite, honestly. When it comes, doctors, I'll be honest with you, emergency rooms, I'm a cynic of, because from years ago, past experiences, every time I used to go to a doctor, oh, do you smoke? Well, yeah, I actually had a couple times where it's like, okay, well, guess what, no matter what it was, smoking was what caused. They could lecture about smoking, they treated it, boom, see you. That was not the case at St. Luke's on 17th Street. It was, I took off my sneaker, they took one look at it, and they're like, okay, here's the problem. This is what we have to focus on, period. Nothing else. And it just, it was truly amazing. I would definitely, I've even told a few people, I said, if you have to go in an emergency room, that definitely the one to go to. From time I checked in through they wanted to admit me, but at that point, I just lost way too much time with the magazine. And I'm sorry, what I do always comes first. No matter how many times people tell me, without you, there is no magazine. Without you, there is nothing else. That's just my mentality. But I lost, honestly, numbers for the magazine took a beating those 3 days. So, you know, I signed the release form against against their better judgment. That was released. But from the moment I stepped up to that counter and said hello, to the moment that I left, it was just that hurt. Okay, apologies. It was just truly a beyond excellent experience. You know, and a lot of gratitude, a lot of respect, and a huge thank you to everyone over at St. Luke's, because you made my experience, and this is gonna sound strange, but you know, I don't know whether it was medication or what, or giving it, you know, the proper type of rest or whatever, backing off. When I walked out, I had much more mobility in my ankle. I wasn't limping anymore. My back felt out, lower back felt out so much better. I was able to fully bend over again, and just in about roughly 6 hours there, approximately, I was there. Just the treatment I received, I walked out of there and I was just feeling so much better. You know, and it wasn't the psychological. I'm talking about the physical side of things. I walked out of there. I was able to move a lot better and everything. I was like, okay, cool. Now I can start getting things back to normal. Thank you to everybody at St. Luke's on 17th Street in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Gotta learn to start taking this advice that I give to you all the time. Our life is crazy, hectic, insane. You know, we always try to we always realize our job, what we do, you know, everything all has to come first. But we're at the end of summer here. It's a gorgeous day here in Lehigh Valley. Take some time, make sure you make some time and take some time out. Spend it with your family, friends, and the people you love. And take some time out for yourself. You have to. Please go to the Thanks to Sponsors page. Without those people and businesses, none of this could happen. This review, fortunately, I want to keep these to a minimum. Couldn't happen. Excuse me. You know, nothing could happen. And to all the people out there who support the magazine, my other project, Phoenix Dreams, which is being tied into the magazine, for all the people out there who supported me and tried to kick me in the ass and say, you got to get to the ER and get this taken care of. Thank you so much. You have no idea what it means to me.